We're going to do some strawberry crunch and lemon crunch today because Mammy has a couple of projects. So we're going to do our crunches first. Well, all we're going to do in this video are the crunches. So you start off with a half stick of butter per bowl. We're going to use a half cup of flour. You can also use a quarter cup of flour if you like. I'm going to use a half cup of flour. Half cup of flour. For each bowl. You can use 1/4 cup. Some do. I don't. Okay. Now for our one bowl, we're going to use Jello lemon pudding. And it's the same way you do the strawberry crunch. That's lemon pudding. I take that back. That's lemon jello. Oh, Mammy, please don't tell people the wrong information. I usually do, but I correct it or somebody corrects me. That's lemon jello. And now I have the lemon pudding. One lemon jello, one lemon pudding. And all you're going to do is blend these together with your fork. And you're going to just blend them together so they're crumbly. That's all. That's all you're going to do. Get it a nice crumble. A nice crumble. If it takes too long for you, just use your hands. You're going to get this. You're going to get this nice and crumbly. Thank you, Dominique. I am recording and I cannot redo this because I already have my stuff mixed up. So, okay, 1 second. Let me let my noisy daughter get in here and do what she has to do. You need the blender? Okay, we have that one mixed. So now that we have our lemon jello, or whatever it is, both of them are lemon. We're going to do the pudding the same way. Okay. Let's put that over there. Excuse my daughter. She said she did not know that I was recording. I don't think so. I think she knew. Okay, so now we have our lemon pudding. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with the jello. We're going to get this to a nice crumbly consistency. It won't take too long, whether you use your fork or you use your hands. This is why I put gloves on, because I knew I would become impatient and use my hands. Because Mammy gets impatient with certain things. It's just like you do when you're doing your dough for your biscuits or a pie dough, pie shell. I got this fork still hanging like I'm going to use it, but I'm not going to. So we have both our lemon jello and our lemon pudding. Nice crumbly texture. We're going to put it in a baking pan. baking sheet or cookie sheet lined with parchment. You can use foil. And I'm just going to our Jello crumbs, our pudding crumbs, it smells so good. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 7 minutes, depending on how your oven is calibrated. 7 minutes is the highest you would want to put it on, the longest, because it burns quickly. This is sugar. Sugar burns. I'm going to do this in the oven at 350 for 7 minutes. We're back for our strawberry crumble. Same method, half stick of butter. We're going to use our strawberry jello. As you see, you can make any mixture that you like. There are no laws or no rules. We're going to use cheesecake pudding mix. I'll get some gloves. I'm definitely going to use my hands. I have my gloves. Half a cup of flour. Or as I said before, you can definitely use 1/4 cup. You definitely can. That's my oven. I have not put the lemon crumble in yet because I'm going to put them in together. Same thing. The same thing we're going to do here that we did with the other. You want a nice crumbly texture, just like on the lemons. Next time, note to Nammy, let's use bigger bowls. Let's just try to use a bigger bowl, Nammy. It'll all work out for the best. And you all don't want to see me sit here and crumble this stuff up the whole time, so I'm going to click this camera off. We have our textures. Let me tell you, that fork was getting on my nerves. I tried to use the fork, I tried. I really did. But the best tools we have are our God-given tools, our hands. I'm just going to sprinkle our strawberry jello crumbs on a lined baking sheet, cookie sheet, whatever you want to call it. 350. We're going to do a 350 at 7 minutes at 350. Get this spread out some more. Do not leave this in more than 7 minutes. It'll start to scorch. And if by chance, if you do scorch it, it'll scorch on the edges. You can just pop those edges off and don't use them, because the scorch will go all through your food if you just want to just try to incorporate that scorch in there. If it scorches on the edges, just pop them off. You have enough on it to get a nice crumb. So 7 minutes at 350. Our strawberries out the oven. Strawberry and cream lemon. That lighting is really bad, but you saw before I put it in. This is our lemon. And I did go on the edges a little bit there. It's going to pop that off. I'll let both pans cool off for about 1.5 hours, or you can pop it in the refrigerator to harden your butter up before you start to handle it. I'll hit with the lemon. Just going to give it a couple of hits. is both the lemon and the jello and the pudding. Just going to put those in there, and we're just going to give them a couple of rounds, a couple of spins or so in the microwave. And this food processor brown in there. I'll eat that. Along with this, I'm going to put some graham crackers. Just going to give it a couple of spins in the food processor. Have your lemon crumble. You have your lemon crumble, and that's it. That's it. You can make it smaller if you like. So we're just going to pour it in a plastic bag. Tight until I'm ready to use it. We're starting with our strawberry crunch now. And along with my crunch, I'm also adding in vanilla Oreos. I took the cream off them. Do this couple of rounds in the processor. With my vanilla Oreos. So here's our strawberry crumble. It's real quick, easy to do. Put this in a plastic bag that I'm ready for it. I went on ahead and I made chocolate crumble. You can just use plain old Oreos if you like. But I use cheesecake pudding and chocolate pudding because there is no chocolate jello or anything like that. They have champagne jello, but that doesn't work right for the taste for me. So I'm going to do the same thing with this, the same process I did the other three with. The other two, the lemon and strawberry, the same process with two puddings. Half a cup of flour, half a stick of butter, and you know. So I'm doing my chocolate now. And the chocolate is going to be a bit finer than the others because there's no jello. There is no gelatin. This is just cheesecake pudding and the chocolate pudding. And this will be a bit finer than the other crumble. And to this, I am going to add some Oreos. I guess can't get away from these cookies, can I? I'm going to add some Oreos, however many you want to add if you do the chocolate, the cheesecake. However many you want to add, however many you would like to add, because you're making your own crumble your way. And that's that. That's that. This is a bit finer, crumble nonetheless. I'm going to pour this also into a freezer bag, a plastic bag. You can freeze this. You can freeze this if you like, you know. You certainly can. Crumbles freeze very well. Our strawberry cheesecake crunch. Strawberry jello with the cheesecake instant pudding. And when I crumbled this, I also put in the vanilla Oreo cookies with that. That's our strawberry crumble. We have our lemon crumble. And we used lemon pudding, lemon jello, and did the same process we did to make the strawberry crumble. And upon crumbling this, I added 3 or 4 whole graham crackers and crumbled that in there. And we have our chocolate crumble, which is sometimes, you know, we don't have any type of gelatin to use with this. We do have champagne gelatin, but I don't think it's a good taste with it because it's clear, but you know, I don't like it. Anyways, this is cheesecake pudding, and it's also chocolate pudding. Same process as the strawberry crumble. And when I put in the food processor, I added also Oreo cookies with the cream taken out of Oreos, of course. So there we have it. Our crumbles. All 3 crumbles. Nemi has a project to do, and we're going to use all 3 of these crumbles making our project. Okay. Well, this is what's on Nemi's table for the evening. We make crumbles. This is what's on Nemi's table. Until we meet again, what's on your table?